There's a spring in the mountain and it flows down to the town.
From NPR Music and produced by West Virginia Public Broadcasting, with support provided by Bailey Glasser. Welcome to another Mountain Stage with our host, Kathy Mattea.
There's a song in my heart, just a simple little tune, but the rhythm and the melody won't leave me alone. Around the world it's just a simple song. This world is turning around, a simple song. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, and welcome once again to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. I'm Kathy Mattea, and we are in Manassas, Virginia, on the campus of George Mason University, coming to you from Merchant Hall in the beautiful Hilton Performing Arts Center. Thanks to our hosts here at George Mason University, and thanks to all of you for joining us, and thanks to all of you out there listening on the radio, too. We've got some of the absolute best folk musicians in the land for you today. Later on, we're going to hear from a singer who was there for the British folk revival in the 60s and 70s, and he's still carrying on that tradition to this day. Al Stewart is here. And another of folk music's most cherished performers, educators, and writers, Mr. Livingston Taylor is here. Still to come in this hour, a young woman with a wide array of influences that all blend together to make her very own tasteful sound. Cristina Vane will be out. And in just a bit, some blues music mainstays from right here in this area, known the world over for their rootsy sound. The Nighthawks will be with us. But we're going to open the show with a legendary, Grammy-nominated, all-female, African-American vocal ensemble. They started over 50 years ago now in Washington, D.C. They sing socially conscious music with a mission to try to make the world a better place to live. They've played many of the great theaters around the world, including Carnegie Hall over 30 times, the Sydney Opera House, Royal Albert Hall, the Kennedy Center, and Jazz at Lincoln Center, to name just a few. They performed extensively on every continent except Antarctica, and they say they're waiting for their invitation. They are currently on a 3-year celebration tour of their 50-year anniversary. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage, Sweet Honey in the Rock.
Thank you, Kat. Sweet honey in the rock. 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 Oh, you know it tastes like honey in the rock. Sweet honey in the rock. Honey in the rock. Sweet honey in the rock. Sweet honey in the rock. Sweet honey in the rock. Oh, you know it tastes like honey in the rock. Sweet honey in the rock. Thank you all so very much. We are Sweet Honey in the Rock. We are pleased to be with you this evening. Let's get to getting and get this music going. Y'all have a good time. If you need to get up and move around, it's all right. I said, if you need to get up and move around, it's all right. Yes. Thank you again from Sweet Honey in the Rock.
So you know in your life, you have that voice that speaks to you. And you think, okay, I should have listened to that my first mind. And in our lives, as we navigate this terrain here, It's helpful to listen to that first voice. It says, take that job, don't take that job, date that person, whatever you're receiving. So this next song, written by Dr. Esai Barnwell, speaks to that. Do what the Spirit say do. Children, I'm gonna do what the Spirit say do. I'm gonna do what the Spirit say do. I'm gonna do what the Spirit say do, my Lord, and obey the Spirit of the Lord. I'm gonna walk when the Spirit say walk. I'm gonna walk when the Spirit say walk. I'm going to walk to Jerusalem just like John. I'm going to walk when the Spirit say walk. I'm going to shout when the Spirit say shout. I'm going to shout when the Spirit say shout. I'm going to shout like the children at the Battle of Jericho. Shout, 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 shout. I'm going to sing when the Spirit say sing. I'm going to sing when the Spirit say sing. Like Paul Robeson and Aretha Franklin gonna sing. I'm going to write when the Spirit say write. I'm going to write when the Spirit say write. Like August Wilson and Zora Neale Hurston gonna write. Well, I'm gonna speak when the Spirit say speak. I'm gonna speak when the Spirit say speak. Like Surgeon of Truth and Reverend Martin Luther King, I'm gonna speak, Lord, speak, Lord. I'm gonna dance when the Spirit say dance. I'm gonna dance when the Spirit say dance. Like Judith Jameson and Baba Chuck Davis gonna dance. Well, I'm gonna sit when the Spirit say sit. I'm gonna sit when the Spirit say sit. I'm gonna sit like dear Miss Rosa Parks. I'm gonna sit. Well, I'm gonna stand when the Spirit say stand. I'm gonna stand when the Spirit say stand. I'm gonna stand for my rights and for peace and justice. Stand, 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 stand. I'm gonna march when the Spirit say march. I'm gonna march when the Spirit say march. Like marching and them from Selma to Montgomery. Gonna march now, march now, march, march, march. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna shout, I'm gonna shout, I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna dance, I'm gonna dance, I'm gonna write and speak and walk and march and sing and dance and sit and stand and fight and march and march and march and do what the Spirit say, do what the Spirit say, do. I'm gonna do what the Spirit say do. I'm gonna do what the Spirit say do, my Lord. And oh, by the Spirit of the Lord. Yeah. Do what the Spirit say do.
Nabashadea.
We who believe in freedom cannot rest.
Oh, come on now.
We who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes. We who believe in freedom cannot rest. We who believe cannot rest until it comes. As we all decided to come out tonight and be here on this day at this moment, we were able to exercise our choice to be here. We cannot rest if people are threatening that right for us to make a decision. Yes. So I need you to sing with me when we sing along. And I want to hear everybody's voice in here raised tonight because it's so important as we sing this song. Cannot rest. This is what you're going to sing. We who believe in freedom cannot rest. We who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes. Sing. That's weak.
Sure is.
We're not going to gain no freedom like that. Let me hear you do it. Come on, one more time. We who believe in yes, yes.
We who believe in freedom cannot.
Now wait for your part. Until the killing of a black man, black, a mother's sons, is as important as the killing of a white man, a white mother's son. Come on, we who believe in, we who believe in freedom. Oh no, no, we who believe in, we who believe in freedom. I'll tell you, that which touches me most is that I have the chance to work with people, passing on to others that which was passed on to me. Oh, to me, young people come first. They have the courage of where we fail. And if I could but shed some light as they carry us through the gate. Come on, we who believe it. We who believe in freedom cannot. Sing it like we need it now. We who believe it. We who believe in freedom cannot rest. I tell you, struggling myself don't mean a whole lot. I've come to realize that teaching others to stand and fight, it is the only way our struggle survive. I'm a woman who speaks and I must be heard. At times I can be quite difficult. I bow to no man's word. Come on now, we who believe in, we who believe in freedom cannot rest. Oh no, no, we who believe in freedom cannot rest. I tell it one more time now. We who believe in freedom cannot rest. We who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes. I believe, oh I believe, we who believe in freedom cannot rest.
Yes. You know, they say, those are the words of Ella Baker. She said, we who believe in freedom cannot rest. And then we said, because those who don't believe in freedom, they never rest. Y'all know they up all night long trying to figure out how to mess with us. But as long as we know that we can raise our voice and get out on the street and act a fool and get into some good trouble, all over this globe. Amen. Listen more often to things and to beings, to the ancestor breath when the fire's voice is heard, to the ancestor's breath in the voice of the water. Those who have died have never, never left. The dead are not under the earth. They are in the rustling trees. They are in the groaning woods. They are in the crying grass. They are in the moaning rocks. The dead are not under the earth. So listen more often to things and to beings. Listen more often to things and to beings. 'Tis the ancestors' breath when the fire's voice is heard. 'Tis the ancestors' breath in the voice of the water. Listen more often to things and to beings. Listen more often to things and to beings. 'Tis the ancestors' breath when the fire's voice is heard. 'Tis the ancestors' breath in the voice of the water.
We're going to do one more song for you. Time of trouble, time of change, time of looking forward. We're just in trying times right now. And we want to thank you all for staying with Sweet Honey. Some of you for 50 plus years, some of you are brand new. Once you get in to the family, as Louise loves to tell you, it's hard to get out. So you are part of the Sweet Honey family, and we welcome you with open arms, open heart. We hope that you'll take these songs and these messages, share them, and get out on the street, like I said, get in some good trouble, child. That's all we can do. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. I would like to just take a moment to say thank you to Mountain Stage for inviting us, and thanks for everybody, a beautiful staff. It's just been incredible. And I want to let you know who's on stage with Sweet Honey in the Rock tonight, our sign language interpreter extraordinaire, Miss Barbara Ann Hunt. Navasha Dea, Aisha Khalil, Louise Robinson, Netanju Boladi Cassell, and my name is Carol Maillard. Thank you so much.
We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. Just like a tree, just like a tree, planted by the water. We shall not be moved.
Okay. We can see you. And Bernice Johnson Reagan would always say, don't hold yourself down in a Sweet Honey in the Rock concert. Tomorrow you won't feel well, and then you will try to blame Sweet Honey. We don't want you to do that. We want you to put your hands together and come on with us. Are you ready? Yes. We shall not be moved. Oh, we shall not a tree, just like a tree planted by the water. Fighting for our freedom, we shall not be moved. Fighting for our freedom, we're just like a tree, just like a tree planted by the water. We shall not be moved. Singing everybody, we shall not be moved. Singing everybody, we're just like a tree, just like a tree planted by the water. We shall not be moved. We ain't going nowhere. We shall not be moved. We ain't going nowhere. We're just like a tree, just like a tree planted by the water. We shall
Thank you all very much. Oh my. Woo. All right. They were featured at the 125th anniversary of Paul Robeson, the 50th anniversary of the Ms. Foundation, and were invited to perform for the Harry Belafonte 95th birthday celebration. They recently completed their first theatrical piece called When Day Comes. That was Sweet Honey in the Rock. Well, it's time to welcome our singer, Julie Adams, to do a song for you. She'll be joined today, as always, by our great Mountain Stage Band. That's Ron Soul back there, the leader of the band on acoustic guitar. Michael Lipton and Ryan Kennedy are our electric guitarists. Bob Thompson is over there at the piano. Steve Hill is on bass, and that's Ahmed Solomon on drums back there. Yes. Well, Jesse Colin Young died just a couple of weeks ago as we are taping this show, and Julie has chosen to do his great song, Get Together. Please welcome Julie Adams.
Love is but a song we sing, fear's the way we die. We can make the mountains ring or make the angels cry. Though the bird is on the wing and you may not know why. Come on, people, now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now.
Some may come and some may go, but he will surely pass. When the one that left us here returns for us at last, we are but a moment's sunlight fading in the grass.
Come on, people, now, smile on your brother. Everybody If you hear the song I sing, you will understand. Listen. We hold the key to love and fear, all in our trembling hand. Just one key unlocks them both. It's there at your command. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Right now. Right now.
That was Julie Adams with Get Together by Jesse Colin Young and the Youngbloods. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Remember, if you missed part of Mountain Stage or you want to hear something again, you can visit the podcast section of mountainstage.org. Each podcast includes songs not heard on the radio and the complete finale song. If you enjoy the show, take a moment to subscribe and leave a review wherever it is that you listen. Our next guests are also based out of Washington, D.C., where they also started over 50 years ago. Founding member Mark Wenner, who still fronts the band and plays harmonica, wanted to start a real work every night band based in American roots music, blues, R&B, honky-tonk country, doo-wop, gospel, rockabilly. After starting in 1972, the original lineup solidified in 1974, and they helped open the door for many of their contemporaries, including the fabulous Thunderbirds, Stevie Ray Vaughan, and Robert Cray. They toured and recorded with John Hammond and Pinetop Perkins, as well as opening for everyone from Muddy Waters to Carl Perkins. Their latest album is established 1972. They've been nicknamed the best bar band in the world, but they are so much more than that. Their live shows are legendary, and we are so happy to have them back. Please welcome to the Mountain Stage, the Nighthawks.
Well, I learned how to fall, and I learned how to fight down. Well, I learned how to tell the wrong from the right. And there's just one thing I should have learned from the start. I never learned how to guard my heart. Well, I learned not to drink, and I learned not to jive. Well, I learned how to think, I learned how to survive. And there's there's just one thing I should have learned from the start. I never learned how to guard my heart. Well, you think you know it all and you think it's tough. That's when you discover that it ain't enough. 'Cause I learned how to fall and I learned how to fight. Well, I learned how to tell the wrong from the right. But there's still one thing I should have learned from the start. I never learned how to guard my heart. That's when you discover that it ain't enough. 'Cause I learned how to fall and I learned how to fight. Well, I learned how to tell the wrong from the right. But there's just one thing I should have learned from the start. I never learned how to guard my heart. I never learned how to guard my heart. I never learned how to guard my heart. Thanks so much. It's a great pleasure to be here with y'all this evening. We appreciate you coming out. How about Sweet Honey in the Rock? Woo! I've been a fan for most of my life. I know that. That's right. Anyway, pleasure to be here at Mountain Stage. We're going to get Mark Stusso to do one that he wrote all by himself, or actually with the help of a friend.
I'm like a hot guitar on a cold summer night. I'm the passion in your honeymoon, baby. I'm your kick, scratch, and bite. I'm your walk in the park.
Walk in the park.
I'm your ride around town.
Right around town.
I'm a cool glass of wine, baby. I'm a damn good time. I'm the moan in your blues. I'm the hole in your shoe. I'm the money that you you spent last night. Hey, I'm your hangover too. They say I'm too far gone,
Too far gone,
but I'm doing just fine.
doing just fine.
I'm a cool glass of wine, baby. I'm a damn good time. Oh, I'm the blue in your sky. I'm the joy in your eye. I'm the love that you've been living for. Oh, baby, don't close your door now. I'm the love you can't hide. Love you can't hide. Oh, I'm the love you're feeling deep down inside.
Down inside.
I'm a cool glass of wine, baby. I'm a damn good time. I'm like this hot guitar on a cool Manassas, Virginia night. Hold me close now, taste me sweet. Oh, I'm a damn good time. Oh, I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Oh, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Because you know I'm my daddy. Hey, hey, ooh, yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Mark, that was real pretty.
Thank you, boss. Appreciate it.
Hey, that's Soul Roots on the bass. This is Zach Sweeney on the guitar. And of course, Mark Stutzo back there on the drums. My name is Mark Winter. This was my idea in 1972, and I'm still doing it. I know some of y'all are local, and we hope we see you out here in the streets one of these days. We're at thenighthawks.com, so you can find our schedule. Anyway, this is one I wrote a long time ago. It's called Back to the City. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Well, this country living sure have gotten me down. Well, this country living sure have gotten me down. I'm gonna sell my cabin and move back into town. Nowadays, old mellows and nights last so long. Well, they not so mellow the days that last so long. I'm going back to the city where they rock and roll all night long. Well, I'm going back to the city, back to the streets, back to the neon steel and concrete. 'Cause this country living sure have got. so back to the jive, back to where I know my life, 'cause this country living sure have got it. Oh. I told you who that is. I'm going back to the city. I'm going back to the city. I'm going back to the city. I'm going back to town. Cause it's country living sure have got it down. Yeah. Back to the city. I'm going back to the city. I'm going back to Manassas, Virginia. Back to town. Cause it's country living sure have got it down. All right, that's a real old one. We're going to bring it a little more up to date right now. There's another one Mark wrote. That Mark, not this Mark, that Mark. Confusing sometimes, I know. Anyway, we just want to thank everybody on this whole Mountain Stage crew over here. This is an incredible bunch of folks.
Yeah, thank y'all, man.
The whole band, Kathy, all the people on the show, and most especially you guys for coming out this evening. Thank you so much. We hope to see you again. And Mark's got a real good story for you.
Let's go eat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Y'all like good food? Oh, yeah.
I'm hungry.
Ah, we hungry up here now. I'm going to tell y'all about a real gourmet food at one of the best gas stations to get it from. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, when I'm on the road and I'm heading down south, oh, I need some food. I got to feed my mouth. With the gas station chicken, it tastes so great. You're gonna smell it fried from the interstate. Ah. Oh, them sisters down there, I got the recipe down. White meat, dark meat, it's fried golden brown. The chicken livers, fries, and a cup of joe. Gas station chicken, and I'm good to go, y'all. Hey. Through the Carolinas on I-85.
Gas station chicken.
Oh, that chicken joint still jives and thrives.
Gas station chicken.
Oh, hot grease in the air gets my blood to ticking.
Gas station chicken.
Oh, Lord, I'm gonna get me some gas station chicken. Yeah, boy. Oh, having a ball with cholesterol. Check this out. I got on a plane and went overseas on a mission to play. You know I'm out to please. When I get hungry and I'm ready to eat, I want me a plate of that greasy fried meat. I went on to Paris to the Tour de Jean. I ate Côte de Ville, I ate Coubillon. I took the stroll to their Champs-Élysées. They didn't have any fried poulet. grease in the air gets my blood to thicken.
Gas station chicken.
A coke and a smoke and gas station chicken, y'all. Oh, through the Carolinas on I-85.
Gas station chicken.
Oh, the chicken joint and John the Red.
Gas station chicken.
Hot grease in the air makes my blood thicken.
Gas station chicken.
Oh, I'm gonna die from gas station chicken. Ah, it's gonna kill me plumb dead. But a greasy tin is a happy tin.
Gas station chicken.
Fried up, fried up, fried up, fried up, yeah, yeah.
Gas station chicken.
Oh, I'm trying to have it made back.
Gas station chicken.
Oh, I like the breast.
Gas station chicken. Enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you so much for having us.
Oh, man. So fun. Well, their lineup has been fluid over the years, but the constant, besides founding member Mark Winter, has been a parade of great players who've held the passion and integrity for the life of this band for over 50 years now. And also, we want to tell you that Mark Stutzo, the drummer who you just heard singing, he's one of us. He's from West Virginia. Yeah. He's from McDowell County. His hometown is called War, West Virginia, and he spent several years in the mines before dedicating himself to music. Their latest album is established 1972 on Viz Phone Records. That was the Nighthawks. We hope you'll take a look at our website, mountainstage.org. There you'll find links to our podcast, and you can follow us on just about every form of social media. And of course, we invite you to follow us to our next live show. You can find out where we'll be and get your tickets at mountainstage.org. Our next guest is a singer, songwriter, slide guitarist, and clawhammer banjo player who is half American, half Guatemalan, and was born in Italy and raised in Italy, England, and France. You know, like you do. She started playing guitar and writing songs in her teens before becoming entranced with slide guitar. After college at Princeton, she moved to LA and she worked at the legendary McCabe's Guitar Shop in Santa Monica. Yeah, there she picked up slide guitar lessons and, of all things, clawhammer banjo. After 4 years in LA and 6 months straight on the road, she settled in Nashville, where she lives today. Her influences run the gamut from classic rock to pre-war blues and old time, and a lot in between. She says, "I'm essentially a rock kid who's obsessed with old music, and I'm slowly figuring out how to find my own voice within it." Her latest album, which is her third, is called Hear My Call. It has guest appearances from Molly Tuttle, J.D. Simo, and Kenny Vaughn, among others. Please welcome to the Mountain Stage for the first time, Cristina Vane.
Thank you.
Here's a song I wrote in Charleston, West Virginia, actually. It's about being good to yourself. It's called Make Myself Me Again. Well, I hope you're eating right, that you sleep well at night. Forget those mistakes you made before. And it's been a long, long while, but I'd love to meet you now, somewhere across God's golden shore. Sometimes I lose, sometimes I win. I'm gonna make myself me again. I'm giving up on giving in. I'm gonna make myself me again. One time. Oh, I wipe my weary eyes. I'm cutting all these ties. Sometimes I work and I don't know what it's for. Gonna get some brand new wings, a pretty bird that sings. 'Cause sometimes I'm too tired to sing at all. Sometimes I lose, sometimes I win. I'm gonna make myself me again. I'm giving up on giving in. I'm gonna make myself me again. That's right, 2 times. Sometimes I lose, sometimes I win. I'm gonna make myself me again. I'm giving up on giving in. I'm gonna make myself me again. I'm gonna make myself me again. Thank you. I'd love to play you a song off of my latest album. It's called Getting High in Hotel Rooms. Everyone always laughs when I say that. And it's really about the lonesome nature of touring sometimes, and maybe some other stuff too. Getting high in hotel rooms, staring at the swimming pool, dirty glass mountain view, 2,000 miles away from you, 2,000 miles and still I try. I'm headed for a fresh goodbye. I'm trying, Lord knows I keep on driving. Sometimes I'm tired of fighting when the fight ain't fair and nothing's promised. So I went right out and got it. I can tell you all about it.
singing to an empty room. I'm trying, Lord knows I keep on driving. Sometimes I'm tired of fighting when the fight ain't fair and nothing's promised. So I went right out and I got it. I can tell you all about it when I get there. I said I'm trying, Lord knows I keep on driving. Sometimes I'm tired of fighting when the fight ain't fair. Nothing's promised, so I went right out and got it. I can tell you all about it when I get there. When I get there.
Thank you. Give it up for this Mountain Stage band. They're going to be back for a song in just a few. I wanted to play a couple by myself because I've spent a lot of time playing songs by myself, and they all start with me and this guitar or that banjo. And, well, here's one I wrote about Nashville. It's called Small Town Nashville Blues. And, well, Nashville's not really a small town, but it really feels small when you date the wrong guitar player, so.
Had so much to say, I don't wanna talk no more. You and your problems, leave them at the door. If I lose, let me lose. And I'm tired of all this worry, I wanna shake these blues. I'm tired of complications, and I'm getting tired of you. If I lose, let me lose. Oh, baby, can I lose these low-down, small-town Nashville blues? Had so many plans you don't want to do no more. If you can't keep a promise, what you make it for? If I lose, let me lose. And I'm tired of all this worry, I wanna shake these blues. I'm tired of complications, and I'm getting tired of you. If I lose, let me lose. Oh, baby, can I lose these low-down, small-town Nashville blues? So I went out and bought some brand new blue suede shoes. If it did the trick for Carl Perkins, it might do it for me too. If I lose, let me lose. And I'm tired of restless sleeping, I want some new dreams too. I'm tired of your misleading and your piss poor attitude. If I lose, let me lose. Oh, baby, can I lose these low-down, small-town Nashville blues? These low-down, low down. I'm talking real low. Small town, mountain stage blues.
Thank you so much. Here's a song called Time for Leaving, which it's not time for leaving yet, so don't go anywhere. Headed out, I'm going south. Left you at my kitchen door. The days were long, the hours short. Is nothing sacred anymore? Well, it's time for leaving, baby. Time for leaving, baby. Time for leaving, maybe, maybe. Time for leaving, baby. Coming round to let me down. You know what they always say. Well, happiness is fleeting, babe. I could leave or I could stay, but you won't love me either way. So it's time for leaving, baby. Time for leaving, baby. Time for leaving, maybe, maybe. Time for leaving, baby. Living large, this living's hard. Kiss you in the summer heat. You see me driving down your street. Oh, but you don't call to check on me. And I don't know just what it means. I think I know what it means. That it's time for leaving, baby. Time for leaving, baby. Time for leaving, maybe, maybe. Time for leaving, baby. Thank you. Thanks for listening. It's been an absolute pleasure to be here tonight, especially surrounded by so much greatness. And my name is Cristina Vane. Hear my call high above the mountaintop, a solitary bird that stops to sing. Someday soon they're gonna call my ship on in, and I am gonna sail away to sea. I am gonna sail away to sea. From on high I hear a spirit calling me. These desires are almost too strong to release. Morning light after a night of howling teeth. Blood a solitary bird that stops to sing. Someday soon, they're gonna call my ship on in, and I am gonna sail away to sea. I am gonna sail away to sea. Hear my call, high above the mountain top, a solitary bird that stops to sing. Someday soon, they're gonna call my ship on in, and I am gonna sail away to sea. I am gonna sail away to sea. I am gonna sail away to sea. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, sir. She crowdsourced her first tour. She called it the Show Me Your Hometown Tour. And as I understand it, she left town for 6 months and couch surfed and hoteled and did it all. She, she has now spent a decade as a full-time musician. She's opened for Molly Tuttle, Bob Weir, Jerry Douglas, Winona, Sam Bush, and many more. Her latest album is called Hear My Call. Look for her playing at Globe Hall on May 2nd. That was Cristina Vane. It's a real treat for us to be here in Manassas. Thanks again to George Mason University for reaching out to us. We appreciate their support and the hard work of all the folks who help make us feel at home right here. We'd like to say a special hello to you right now if you're listening over KBSU in Boise, Idaho, and over WBBT in Powhatan, Virginia. We're so glad to have you listening, and we hope you can join us next week when we're back in Charleston with Jeff Tweedy, The War and Treaty, Johnny Swim, and Olivia Ellen Lloyd. This is Kathy Mattea, and you're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Mountain Stage is supported in part by this station and by West Virginia Public Broadcasting. Hotel accommodations for Mountain Stage guests are provided by the Charleston, West Virginia Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston's retail district. This is Mountain Stage from NPR. Hello again, and welcome to the second hour of Mountain Stage. I'm Kathy Mattea, and I'm so glad you joined us. We're here at George Mason University in Manassas, Virginia, at Merchant Hall in the Hilton Performing Arts Center. And still to come, a journeyman with more than 6 decades, 5 decades, between 5 and 6 decades of performing. Al Stewart is here. Yeah. You good? All right. All right. But we're going to open this second hour with a singer, songwriter, and multi-instrumentalist who is also celebrating 50 years of making music. He was born in Boston and raised in North Carolina. He was the fourth child in a musical family that includes his brother James and his sister Kate, and he made his first record when he was 19 years old. He is primarily known as a folk artist, but he has a wide range, including pop, gospel, jazz, and Broadway tunes. He's taught stage performance for over 30 years, starting at Berklee College of Music in Boston, then guest teaching around the country, and finally making his course available as a book and an online masterclass. There is a documentary on his life, a PBS performance special, and a box set of live performances over his 50 years. He has a new album called Symphonic Steps, which is a collaboration with the BBC Symphony Orchestra. He is an airplane-flying, motorcycle-riding, singing storyteller described as equal parts Mark Twain, college professor, and musical icon. Please welcome back to the mountain stage, Livingston Taylor.
This is always a point of tension for me. Now, I've been playing the guitar for a very long time, and when I'm not playing the guitar, the problem is that I don't remember that I know how to play the guitar. So all of a sudden, oh, that's right, I almost forgot. I'm a bitchin' guitar player. And listen to this beautiful space and these notes coming out and tumbling all around you guys. Oh, this is so much fun. Let's go fly. I've learned how. Stick out your arms, run real fast, pick up your feet, and wow, we're headed for the blue, where things get clear. And that special place we tried to find is somehow oh so near. What a way to be with you, hand in hand above the clouds. I have loved you quite forever. Now I'm saying it right out loud. What a kick to open our eyes and watch the world go drifting on. Slap my seat, wiggle my feet. With you I belong. Let's go swim in the ocean deep. Get relaxed and breathe real easy as if you were asleep. We can watch while dolphins play and hum along to that bubbly song that they sing on holiday. What a way to be with you, special guests in the fish parade. I have loved you quite forever. They're thanking you for the life you've made. Who would have thunk when we got sunk we could find a different song? Wherever you are is where I belong. Oh, your touch is magic. Oh, your voice is music. Your easy smile reminds me I'm okay. And your eyes are clear and bright, filled with joy and light. And I cannot wait to know where our love will go today. Outer space, that'll be fine. We'll kick it up to the speed of light and drift back to the time before we met, before I knew that someday I'd see you smile and my life would all be new. Weightless when I'm in your orbit, gravity when you are near. I have loved you quite forever. Should I tell NASA that you're here? Voyager took a left at Pluto into the dark of the great beyond. Tag along and find new stars. Darling, where you are, I belong. Yes! Good. All right. Thank you. That first one worked out pretty well. I can't resist. I gotta wander over here. All the time, I'll ask people periodically, do you play an instrument? And they go, oh no. And I go, really? And then I wander them over to a keyboard and I say, play a middle C. And they play it. I say, play it again. Play it, but hold it. And then I say, play that middle C with your foot holding down the sustain pedal. And now listen to it ring and flow and fill that space. Now, any of this evening's performers will tell you that what we're waiting for is we're waiting for the muse to show up. And trust me, she is not only beautiful, she is very, very timid. The other day, I was just playing around on this keyboard, and I thought I saw her at the corner of my piano. And sure enough, she was there. And this is what she left to me. When I get too old to dream, I won't whisper out your name or lift my face into the rain or strain to hear again the tumbling of a stream. When I get too old to dream, I won't feel my lost heartache or be glad for the smile I had to fake or the extra bow I chose to take at the standing O of the Bafo scene. When I get too old to dream, I will be too old when the sunrise fails to move me, when your memory doesn't choose me as I'm waiting on a train. You can count me down as done when I no longer crave the sea, when my partner lets me be, when the young ones pretend to look right through me. When I get too old to dream, I won't mourn the last goodbye or know God's victory goes to those who try and hope that the darkness is not so wide. that it can't be crossed on love's true beam. This is who I am till I get too old to dream. I'm going to play a little banjo now, and if you think that I'm feeling a bit like Wayne Newton, you're right. It's a lot easier getting me on stage than getting me off. Careful what you wish for. The banjo. So a fella was digging a well, drilling a well, a water well in a field. And I don't work that hard, and I got a lot of free time, so I stopped as he was drilling, and he was all alone in that field. And he seemed such a compelling figure, there alone, finding water. So I decided I wanted to write a song about him, and I asked him his name. And his name was Dave Schwa. Dave Schwa. There is zero chance of my writing a song about somebody named Dave Schwa. So I renamed him Henry Crossenfeld, and I wrote this song for him. My name is Henry Crossenfeld. I punch holes in the ground. I am crazy, so they say, but they still come around. They need water for their lives. I dig wells by trade. They bring money and they bring hope, and that deal gets made. I kissed a pretty girl one time, and she kissed me back. She left me with our daughter, and she walked north up the track. We got a postcard from Detroit, a Chevy framed in blue. She wished for us an easy life, but it has not come true. Henry, can you find me water? Henry, I do love your daughter. April grew up strong and tall, a willow in the spring. She never spoke a single word, but softly she would sing strange November melodies of lost December lies. No man that I ever saw could catch her blue-green eyes. From dawn to dusk I'm in the field with my drilling gear. The glade is still and peaceful, but the roar is all I hear. The tailings rise up from below, and by the end of day, they have water and they have life, and I just fade away. Henry, can you find me water? Henry, I That's a banjo-y sort of song. Sounds like something should be played on the banjo. Of course, this got me thinking, what songs should never ever be played on the banjo? What songs are completely inappropriate for this instrument? I have a few. Walking through a party at the county jail. Prison men was there, they began to wail. Joint was jumping, they began to swing. But you all knocked out jailbirds sing, let's rock, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. To all the girls I've loved before, who wandered in and out my door, I'm glad they came along. I dedicate this song to all the girls I've ever loved. Start spreading the news, I'm leaving today. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. Come on, come through New York, New York. Really? Don't encourage this behavior, God. One thing about having done this for 55 years is that I've got a lot of music in my brain. So it's always a dilemma, what to play last for you people.
Where bananas grow.
Oh, by the way, did anybody see when I actually lost control of this set? Uh-oh, I'm changing my mind. I'm doing this because in a little bit, I'm going to hear you guys sing. And in this beautiful space, it's going to sound so good. Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, and a couple of fa-la-las. That's how we laughed the day away in the merry old land of Oz. Rub here, rub there, whether you're tin or bronze. That's how we keep you in repair in the merry old land of Oz. We get up at 12 and start to work at 1. Take an hour for lunch, then at 2 we're done. Jolly good fun. Clip, clip here, clip, clip there. We give the sharpest claws that certain air of savoir-faire in the merry old land of Oz. Every now and again, I forget that I've lived in the light of favorable stars, and my mood gets cloudy, and I get discouraged. And when I find myself falling into that space, I like to go find my guitar, and I love to sing this song and remind me just how amazingly beautiful it all is. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, hey, you can sing this, there's a land that I heard once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star, I'll wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I?
Yes!
That was good. That was real good. I love you guys. Much more with all right, the powers that be are saying one more. Guess what? I don't mind that news at all. Now, should we take the high road, knowing that nobody survives taking the high road, or should we take the low road? It was a rhetorical question. A more traditional folk song for you, if I may. Railroad Bill was a hard-living man, used to take his women two at a time. Everyone agreed he was the baddest engineer to ever motor down the Santa Fe line. His name was known from the folks back home to the tippy top of Telegraph Hill. And all the little boys, when they were sneaking cigarettes, would dream of the railroad bill. One day Bill was walking along and he saw a kitten stuck in a tree. When he saw what's the matter, he ran to get a ladder to set that kitty cat free. Bill said no, ain't gonna do it, ain't gonna climb no tree. This is a stupid song and no folk singer's going to make a fool out of me. One day Bill was walking along and he saw a kitten stuck in a tree. When he saw what's the matter, he ran to get a ladder to set that kitty cat free. Bill said no, ain't gonna do it, ain't gonna do what you said. This is a stupid, stupid song, and as far as I'm concerned, that cat can stay there till it's dead. I said, wait a minute, Bill, you can't argue with me. For God's sake, I just made you up. I got the pen in my hand, I want you up in that tree. I want that cat unstuck. Bill said, no, I hate cats. I ain't gonna climb for no cat. Perhaps I could rescue a beautiful woman who's been tied down on the railroad track. I said, maybe there'll be room in the 8th or 9th verse, but right now I want you up in that tree. I'm the writer, goddamn, I got the pen in my hand, and you're supposed to listen to me. He said, why should I listen to you? You should listen to me instead. I'm a railroad man, and if I were real, I'd separate your face from your head. You ungrateful brute, I cried, you have pushed me too far. Gotta show you I can do as I please. Then an earthquake came and shook the whole terrain and brought Railroad Bill to his knees. And a tidal wave broke and everything got soaked, and Bill was almost completely washed away. And a big green monster from the planet Neptune landed and bit Railroad Bill on the leg. I got the pen in my hand. I can do what I want. I'm a bright young talent on the rise. So get your ass up that tree, or I swear you're not going to get out of my folk song alive. Thank you. You don't scare me. You might be funny, but you don't scare me. If you don't leave me alone, I'm gonna tell everybody where you stole this melody. But before he could speak, his tongue fell out. He could not make a sound. He jumped on me, he grabbed me by the neck, and he pulled me to the ground. He hit me in the stomach and he hit me in the face real hard. I think he almost broke my nose. Just then a lightning bolt came out of the middle of nowhere, hit him right between the eyes and killed him instantly. The cat came down from the tree, had a bowl of warm milk, and went to sleep for the night. Railroad Bill is survived by a wife and 3 lovely children. Dear God, I love to ride. All right, Kathy. They're all yours now. Thanks, guys. Great to see you.
He's toured with Joni Mitchell, Linda Ronstadt, Fleetwood Mac, Jimmy Buffett. He's toured with Jethro Tull. Recently, he's been out playing symphony shows, and at Berkeley, his students included John Mayer, among others who have gone on to become well-known. His new album is called Symphonic Steps. It's a collaboration with the BBC Symphony Orchestra. That was the one and only Livingston Taylor. It's time for our piano player, Bob Thompson, to do a number for you. He has chosen tonight, a Duke Ellington song called Things Ain't What They Used to Be. Please welcome Bob Thompson. You can find his music at colortones.com. That was Bob Thompson with Things Ain't What They Used to Be by Duke Ellington. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. If you have questions or suggestions for us, our email address is feedback@mountainstage.org. You can also connect with us on Facebook. You can peek behind the scenes on our Instagram and watch select performances at livesessions.npr.org or on our YouTube channel. You can find all those links at our website, mountainstage.org. We're going to close the show this week with a British singer, songwriter, and folk rock musician who is also celebrating 50 years of making music. He first encountered stardom as part of the British folk revival in the 60s and 70s. A chance encounter in a London flat with a young Paul Simon, listening to his newly finished songs, gave him the spark to start writing himself. He's always been interested in history and has written many songs about prominent historical figures and events. He's made nearly 20 introspective and lyrically powerful records featuring legendary backing musicians, including Jimmy Page, Phil Collins, Richard Thompson, and Rick Wakeman. His most prominent success came in the mid-'70s with producer Alan Parsons and include his two smash hits, Year of the Cat and Time Passages, both title cuts from their respective albums. His latest album is Al Stewart and the Empty Pockets Live, and it captures his ongoing collaboration with the Chicago-based band The Empty Pockets. And he's brought them along to the show this week. He's out on a farewell tour, and we're so happy that he included Mountain Stage in his plans. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage with The Empty Pockets, Al Stewart.
Don't you think we're going downhill? And I would hate it to be run of the mill. Oh, love me or leave me, but please don't deceive me. If you do, I'll know, believe me. I want you to know I don't want you to go anyway. Yes, I was doing all right up until now. I'm beginning to think you should have listened to Al. She picked up her things, said let's be friends. For all the good and the bad, things have their ends. Then she went lazily, leaving me crazily, wandering lost. The night was hazy, everyone else looking sure of themselves, but not me. Yes, I was doing all right up until now. I'm beginning to think you should have listened to her. She left me the keys and a dozen LPs, a bundle warning, milk for the morning. I left the dark on a seat in the park, feeling very strange. Yes, I was doing alright up until now. I'm beginning to think you should have listened to her. You should have listened to her. Oh, you should have listened to her. That's a song I wrote back in 1922. And it was on my second album. It was an album called Love Chronicles that had a twisted history. I don't think it was ever released in America. It had a rude word on it, apparently. And so it was going to be released, and then it wasn't, and then it was, and then it wasn't. And finally it became the folk album of the year in England, and I thought, who needs America? So So we'll do a song that even I don't know what this is about. It's just you sit down with well, in my case, you sit down with a candle and some parchment and a quill pen, and you write whatever comes into your head. And I really don't know what this song is about, but I rather like it. I like the fact that I don't know what it's about. Okay. It seems to me as though I've been upon the stage before and juggled away the night for the same old crowd. These harlequins you see with me, they too have held the floor. Here once again they strut and they fret their hour. I see those half-familiar faces in the second row, ghost-like, with the footlights in their eyes. Was I there amongst them in some traveling show? And is it all still locked inside my head? For infinity now these figures in the wings with all their restless tunes are waiting around for someone to call their names. They walk the backstage corridors, prowl the dressing rooms, and vanish to specks of light in the picture frames. Was I there amongst them in some traveling show? In Paris, maybe Madrid? Is it all a memory from a long, long time ago? And is it all still trapped inside my head? For infinity Some of you are harmonies to all the notes that I play. Although we may not meet, you know me well. While others talk in secret keys, transpose all I say, and nothing I do or try can break through that spell. One more time we'll dim the lights, bring the curtain up, play again like all those times before. Far behind the music, you can almost hear the sound of laughter, like waves upon the shores of infinity. Thank you very much. Now, we got some very good musicians on stage tonight, and they're all going to be playing solos in the next song. And when we do our concerts normally all over the place, people love to applaud the solos, and this makes the musicians get very excited. And so then they start to play even better, and everything goes better, and it's a wonderful idea. I haven't been here for a while. I don't know if you like to clap solos, but you're going to get an opportunity to do so. So we're going to begin with our piano player. This is Erica Brett playing piano tonight. Late in December, the sky turned to snow. All around the day was running down slow. Night like a river beginning to flow. I felt the beat of my mind go drifting into time passages. Years go falling in the fading light. Time passages. Buy me a ticket on the last train home tonight. I'm not the kind to live in the past. The years run too short and the days too fast. Things things you lean on are things that don't last. Well, just now and then my line gets cast into these time passages. I know you're back there, you're just out of sight. Time passages. Buy me a ticket on the last train home tonight. Hear the echo, feel yourself starting to turn. Don't know why you should think you've got something to learn. It's just a game that you play. Oh, the picture is changing. You're part of a crowd, laughing at something, and the music's loud. A girl comes towards you, you once used to know. Reach out your hand, and you're all alone in those time passages. I know you're back there, you're just out of sight. Time passages. Buy me a ticket on the last train home tonight. Oh, time passages. On saxophone tonight, that was Mr. Chase Huna. I suppose I better do some acoustic guitar music for you. It's what I grew up doing in England. I was actually part of the English folk scene. I worked in coffee bars and universities, and eventually the Royal Albert Hall. And I really like the English folk scene. I wish Americans would pay more attention to some of the great artists that came out of it. Richard Thompson, Sandy Denny, the Incredible String Band, Fairport Convention, Roy Harper, Ralph McTell, Nick Drake, and the list goes on and on and on. And basically, I wouldn't be here without all those people. I mean, they were all my friends growing up. Bert Chance, John Renbourn. And a lot of them are unknown in America, so forgive me for doing this small plug for the people that I grew up loving when I was an English folk singer. Fishing boats go out across the evening water, smuggling guns and arms across the Spanish border. The wind whips up the waves so loud, the ghost moon sails among the clouds, turns the rifles into silver on the border. On my wall, the colors of the maps are running. From Africa, the winds, they talk of change is coming. Torches flare up in the night. The hand that sets the farms alight has spread the word to those who are waiting on the border. In the village where I grew up, nothing seems the same. You never see the change from day to day. No one notices the customs slip away. Late last night the rain was knocking on my window. I moved across the darkened room and in the lamp glow, thought I saw down on the street the spirit of the century telling us we're all standing on the border. In the islands where I grew up, nothing seems the same. The pattern just remains an empty shell. There's a strangeness in the air you feel too well. Fishing boats go out across the evening water, smuggling guns and arms across the Spanish border. The wind whips up the waves so loud, the ghost moon sails among the clouds, turns the rifles into silver on the border. On the border. On the border. On the border. This is Josh Solomon playing guitar tonight. All right, let's try another one. This one goes like this. From a Bogart movie in a country where they turn back time. You're strolling through the crowd like Peter Lorre contemplating a crime. She comes out of the sun in a silk dress, running like a watercolor in the rain. Don't bother asking for explanations, she'll tell you she came in the year of the cat. She doesn't give you time for questions. She locks up your arm in hers. You follow till your sense of which direction completely disappears. By the blue tiled walls near the market stalls, there's a hidden door she leads you to. These days she says, I feel my life is like a river running through the year of the cat. She looks at you so coolly. Her eyes shine like the moon and the sea. She comes in incense and patchouli. You take her to find what's waiting inside. The year of the cat. You're still with her, and the bus and the tourists are gone. You've thrown away your choice and lost your ticket, so you have to stay on. Drumbeat strains of the night remain in the rhythm of the newborn day. You know, sometime you're bound to leave her, but now you're gonna stay in the year of the cat. Oh, year of the cat. Big hand for my band, the wonderful Empty Pockets.
Wonderful. Okay, so it's not officially documented, but it seems that Al Stewart had the first commercially released song to have the F word in it. Since he alluded to it, I thought I could mention it to you guys. He played at the first ever Glastonbury Music Festival in 1970. He worked with Yoko Ono before she met John Lennon. And as I said, early on, he shared a London apartment with a young Paul Simon. His latest album is Al Stewart and the Empty Pockets Live, and you just heard Al Stewart and the Empty Pockets live. Thank you to Al Stewart. Our thanks to Livingston Taylor, to Cristina Vane. Thank you to the Nighthawks and to Sweet Honey in the Rock. And of course, thank you to everyone here in Manassas, Virginia at the Hilton Performing Arts Center. And thanks to our hosts at the George Mason University for the invitation to come here and have this special night with you guys. As always, special thanks to you out there listening on the radio, because without you, there'd be no Mountain Stage. We never forget that. I hope you'll be back next week when we're back in Charleston with Jeff Tweedy, The War and Treaty, Johnny Swim, and Olivia Ellen Lloyd. Mountain Stage is produced by Larry Gross and Adam Harris. Senior producer is Jeff Shirley. Associate producers are John Ingram and Mallory Richards. We're engineered by Patrick Stevens, Richie Collins, Jamie Lipschutz, and Greg McGowan, with production assistance by Michael Lipton, Lance Schrader, Chris Mead, Don London, Kelly Lassiter, Jen Brown, Sam Porter, and Tony Patterson. Photographic services by Chris Morris. Promotion is coordinated by Mallory Richards, John Ingram, and Music in Motion Promotions. Special thanks to Mountain Stage members Walter and Sean Williams for their generous support. Lodging is provided by the Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston, West Virginia. Mountain Stage was founded by Andy Ridenauer, Francis Fisher, and Larry Gross. Why don't you go out and hear some live music wherever you are just as soon as you can? You've been listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. All right, Sweet Honey in the Rock is going to start us off on this song.
People get ready, there's a train coming. Don't need no baggage, you just get on board. All you need is faith to hear the diesel coming. Don't need no ticket, you just thank the Lord.
All right, Mark Stutzo.
So people get ready for the train to Jordan, picking up passengers from coast to coast. Faith is the key, open doors and boredom. There's hope for all among those lost love.
Mike Lipton. Ryan Kennedy. Bob Thompson. Mark Winner. I was just called your name. Harmonica, harmonica, harmonica. All right, Livingston Taylor's next. Oh, we'll let it go. Think about Livingston Taylor.
People get ready, Mountain Stage is a coming. Kathy Mattea leading this joyous crew. Oh no, my friends, this is not heaven, but you're gonna think you're close when the singing's
All right, here comes Cristina Vane.
There ain't no room for the hopeless sinner who would hurt all mankind just to save his own. Take pity on those whose chances grow thinner. There's no hiding place in the kingdom's throne.
All right, Josh Solomon. Let's hear Mark Wenner again. There's a train coming. Don't need no baggage. You just get on board. All you need is faith to hear the diesel humming. Don't need no ticket. You just thank the Lord. Don't need no ticket. You just thank the Lord. Don't need no ticket. Just thank the Lord.
Major funding for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey Glasser. This is NPR.